What's going on, guys? It's your boy Texas Screwhead, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be working on the R1. It's a little dirty. We're going to be joining the coolant. I've been trying to find a video out there to, kind of help people out. So there's some videos out there, but not very efficient that will actually show you how to do it. So I'm going to try to show you how it's done. Starting off, you want to take off these bolts right here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. I already took mine off. And then these back little panel things, you want to push them in with like a hex nut or something. Just push them in. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then obviously take off this plate. So let me go and do that. Once you take that off and pop these out, literally all you gotta do is push that little center thing in and just pull them right out. After you do that, you want to push towards front of the bike of the panel, and this should come right off. Kind of hard doing it with one hand. Alright guys, once you take all those little bolts, you just slide it forward the bike like I was saying. It should look something like this. Next you're going to use a 10mm ratchet or wrench. Take those off. And then this is going to be your drain plug right here. This is the coolant I'm going to use for today. They say this is a pretty good one. Alright guys, so once you drain this right here, the reservoir, you got to remove the radiator cap. In order to get that, there's this piece on there right there. So all you have to do is remove the bolt right there. Or sorry, it's one of those little black pins and a bolt right there. All you got to do is just kind of wiggle it towards you. Here is a look of the holders. Just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. I thought I broke it, but it's like that. There's that. So as you see, there's this big thing right there. So you just kind of pull it towards you. It's kind of pain in the butt once it's up here because it's really on there. There's the clip, so that way it kind of gives you an idea what to look for. So try to kind of like push it up and then towards you. Kind of wiggle at it. It's gonna be a pain to get it out, but now you know the look of it, of what to look for. Yeah, once we do that, we're going to take this bolt off. That way we can access the radiator cap. We can let it loose, and then from there it will drain. Alright guys, once you do that, you just want to kind of pull this up. It's hooked up in that lip right there. So just pull up and it'll slide right out. Put that to the side. Make sure you go with the right bolts. From there, just want to untwist the radiator cap. And there you go. I'm gonna let this drain, and then I'm gonna cycle it through some water first, and then once I see it clear enough, I'll go ahead and put the rest new one in. Alright guys, once it's all drained out, you want to kind of, what I like to do, I just kind of put it back on, make sure that washer's still there, put it back on, fill it up with water, distilled water, and that way if it has any air bubbles, kind of just lets it all burp out. Just kind of let that sit through, drain it again. Once you start seeing it clear, I already saw it kind of coming clear, that's when you know you're good. So you see there, still have some in there. So you want to keep doing that a couple times till you start seeing it clear, then you want to pour your new coolant on. Alright guys, I went ahead and drained it. Mine only took about 2 tries instead I started seeing clear, and that was good. So I went ahead and sealed it and then topped it off. You can kind of see it from there. If you're not so sure, just squeeze the hose right here. You'll kind of just see it come up. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's topped off. So now what you want to do is close the radiator cap and start the bike. That way it can run all the way through. And of course you want to fill this up about, you know, halfway, a quarter, just in case if it does need some extra, it takes it from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put some in there, put that on, and start it up for y'all. Alright guys, it's kind of loud, but to start it, kind of want to watch the temperature on it. When it hit like about like 230, it's gonna be normal, the highest. Just keep an eye on it, you know, make sure it warms up a little bit. That way it can go all the way through. After the bike warms up, you're gonna turn it off. See, mine's already going to 120, 127, about a 130 out there. But yeah, just keep an eye on it. Make sure, you know, it doesn't go too overheating. Make sure it doesn't go over like 230 or something like that. And then just gonna turn it off afterwards and see where the level is at. Alright guys, once you see everything is pretty normal, no smoke, anything going crazy with the numbers, you're good to go. You can go ahead and fill it up, the rest of it into the full, which I did right there. Everything came out pretty good. I did have the bike on a stand, that way it can kind of just help it lean a little bit better, draining. I mean, if anything, it could probably help you without it, to be honest. Just kind of lean it towards you, have somebody help you if anything, if you really want to get the whole thing out. But this will do. That's basically it. I'm gonna start putting on the pieces back, and then should be done from then. Alright guys, so far I got this panel on already, as you see. So there's gonna be 2 bolts. I don't know if y'all forgot, but there's gonna be a long one that goes here, and then the shorter one goes up here. Make sure this tab goes under or behind this black tab. You want this black tab forward. You want to put this pin back on right here. After that, this is where, you know, you kind of struggle to either take it off and on. I tried taking this black piece off, but once I do, there's no way to screw the little screw it has back on. So the way I kind of did it, I just kind of maneuvered it. So I'll swing this piece in first. Well, the problem is that this hits about right here, and it doesn't let it go through. So kind of what I did, I just kind of pulled this back and was able to push it in first. Obviously you want to make sure this goes on top of that as well, because there's like a metal bar here. You want this black piece go over it. I just kind of fight with it. You're not going to break anything, just be gentle with it. And once you do that, just pop everything back on, put the black tab back on right here, black bolt right here. And again, as soon as you put these back on, they'll snap back in place. So just remember where everything goes. If you forgot how everything goes, just kind of look at the other side. You know, you trip about this gap right here, which I did. It's the same thing with the other side. So yeah guys, we're gonna put the final panel on, and then yeah, should be it. All right guys, I got everything back together. Everything looks pretty good. And yeah guys, that's how you do a coolant change on your 2020, or sorry, 2015 to 2022 Yamaha R1. Hope this helped out a lot of people, because I know it helped myself doing this. I was trying to find a video out there, couldn't find one, but hope this helped y'all. And that's for the Impala guys. Take a look at it. You see that wheel centered? Yeah, got the BMR suspension on there, upper and lowers. Yeah guys, everything's pretty lined up, looks pretty good overall. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope this helped y'all, some of y'all. Don't forget to share the video, like and subscribe. Other than that, it's been your boy Texas Screwhead, and I'm out guys. Deuces.